A friend of mine. My own house on my own. By myself.
Let's do group study.
Great idea!
But where will we study together? I want to study on my own. I can't study in a group. I will also study in my own house. My parents will not allow me to go anywhere. My parents will allow me to go to Kirti's house. She is a close friend of mine. You can study with Kirti then. I will also study by myself.
In the dialogues, Lakshita, Anila, Ishita and Vani have used phrases like a friend of mine, on my own house, and by myself. Here are examples of sentences using these phrases. I want to study on my own. I will also study in my own house. She is a close friend of mine. I will also study by myself. Definition. We say a friend of mine, yours, his, hers, ours, theirs. Not a friend of me, you, him, etc. Similarly, we say a friend of Kunal's, a friend of my brother's, etc. We use my, your, his, her, its, our, their before own. My own, your own means something that is only mine, yours, without any kind of sharing or borrowing. We can also use own to say that you do something yourself instead of somebody else doing it for you. On my own and by myself both mean that we do something alone, that we do something ourselves instead of someone else doing it for us. Let us look at a few sentences. A friend of his is going to the market. I will complete the project on my own. I prefer to spend some time by myself. She threw a party in her own house. In the first sentence, a friend of his has been used in the same manner as a friend of mine. In the second sentence, on my own has been used to indicate that we do something ourselves instead of someone else doing it for us. In the third sentence, by myself means alone. In the last sentence, her own house shows ownership of the house and has been used in the same manner as my own house. Here are few more examples of use of these phrases. The lady next door is a friend of my mother's. She decided to go on the trip on her own. I will practice the dance by myself. Gauri will sleep in her own room.
For more such videos on all subjects, practice questions and a lot more, download iPrep and learn unlimited.